wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. Yeah, well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sega Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they front they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just with me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1807 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole back with another episode, and today's episode of the Mancast is brought to you by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you bitches.
Fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine.
Stop fucking Catalina wine.
Come one, come all. Hello, Falcon. Welcome to the show. Everyone, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, the bell, and all that good shit. We are live on YouTube, the Daily Swole channel on YouTube live every single day. Of course, it's Swole Slut Saturday. Make sure you're also checking out the Mancast. Leave a 5-star review if you enjoy the Mancast. Do you enjoy the Mancast? Come on now. I know you do. If you're listening to this right now and you have not yet left a review, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Leave Daddy a review right now on iTunes, on Apple Podcast, all that good shit. Okay, thank you very much. And also check out swolenormousx.com/SummerSwole for the Summer Swole special. Lots of gorillas.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Don't bullshit me. Come on, go sign up for the Swole fam right now. swolenormousx.com/SummerSwole special, y'all. Not Summer Swole special, /SummerSwole. swolenormousx.com/SummerSwole for the Summer Swole special. It's the best time of year to say that you want to make some changes. It's the best time of year to take control of your 7 pillars and make those fucking changes. So head on over there right now, swolenormousx.com/SummerSwole. Let's get into the tip, shall we? We got a sexy nut to bust in just a moment. It is Swole Slut Saturday after all. How are we doing? Sit and Spin, Cerny, Nicole, Siobhan, Josh, Anna, Bren, Steven, Mike. Everyone is coming on into the door. Very, very nice. For those of you that are just tuning in, for those of you that are just checking out all the content, you're brand new. Make sure you're checking out the other shows. Got some new Swolenormous Audio Experience episodes. So wherever you're listening to this, make sure you're also subscribed to the Swolenormous Audio Experience. Got a couple new episodes. Also, you got Red, White, and Swole and the Swolenormous Procast. So check out those other shows. And of course, on Monday, this is Saturday, but Monday, some more gorillas. Let's get some more.
Wow.
The little rascal has spirit.
Monday, so day after tomorrow, Monday, April 19th at 12 noon Eastern Time, we have our weekly accountability meeting. Don't miss out on that. Let me resize that so you can see it. Make sure you are there Monday the 19th, 12 noon Eastern Time. We got some new releases. We are going to talk shop. Excited to have another private episode, another accountability meeting. Very, 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 very excited about that. Also, we got some other YouTube channels. Make sure you're checking out all the clips on all the channels and all the new drops. Nuts on Chin, some Salty Sack, the Swolenormous channel. Of course, you're watching this in the Daily Swole channel. You got the Papa Swolio channel, Swolenormous Pro, and Daily Swole clips. We got a couple new drops today. A clip, we got Stop Making Assumptions Based on My Size. Oh, be careful. Be careful. one of the instances where you actually can judge a book by its cover. You can tell how well someone takes care of themselves by looking at them. You really can. You really can. It's good advice. Make sure you take care of yourself and it won't be so fucking obvious and you won't have to be offended and try to change everyone else's language and everyone else's thoughts. If you actually take care of your own fucking shit, you won't have to change everyone else. Oh, your feelings are hurt? Your feelings?
Come on, stop whining.
Stop whining, you baby. Cover your nips. Let's bust this beach wide open. I'm excited for today's Mancast. Cover your nips and drop a comment down below. What did you smash today? Did you go to the fucking gym? Did you get it done? And let's bust this beach open. No, I fucking knew it every day. Sit down, Falcon. Oh, yeah. Isn't that nice for a Swole Slut Saturday? And in case you were wondering what was going to happen, in case you were wondering if Leo was still going to be drinking, you knew he was. I know, boo. Put the fucking liquor down. It's Saturday, god damn it. You haven't worked out today. Leo hasn't worked out. If he was training a little bit harder, you think if Leo was... Maybe Leo should take the master class inside Swolenormous X. Maybe Leo should take the master class on how to do a pull-up, on how to increase your amount of pull-ups, right? Maybe he should worry about the isometrics and the negatives. Maybe if he had a little bit more pull-up training, maybe he could have climbed up on that fucking door. You tried once, Leo. You tried once, right? You quit, and see what happened? You fucking died. You see what happened? You see what happens when you don't train for life? You see? I know.
Come on, stop whining.
I know. It seems so obvious. Anyway, well, that being said, let's move on with today's episode. Let's get into the tip, shall we, fam? Babe, just an inch. Ooh.
It's cold outside.
Oh, there you go. Bren got pop on the big screen today. Who else got pop on the screen? Huh? How am I looking? How am I looking, Bren? Got my good side and my other good side. My good side, my other good side. The big screen. Anyone else got pop on the big screen? Oh, supersized gains. Yeah.
He's heating up.
I'm on fire.
He's on fire.
I'm fucking a 43-incher. Come on. 43 inches? All right, I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. Far too kind. Settle down now. All right.
Come on, man.
Oh, yes. Let's get into the first post today. We got one from Christian.
What's in the box?
I'm on the big screen. Ooh, 55-inch. There we go. Using the phone for the live chat. Nice skills there, Steven. Well done. All right, we go on from Christian. Yin yoga tonight caught me working through some heavy emotions. I hold things in more than I realize, and today it came out in ugly sobs and in a more controlled flow of tears during my yoga practice this evening. A total release. Still working through those energies and emotions, but with a more clear mind and heart, I feel I may figure out which path to take regarding the growing tensions at work. Prayers and good energies are appreciated. Stay strong, fam. Be true to you and follow your heart with integrity, no matter how hard that fight may be. Hashtag SwoleFam. Oh, indeed, Christian. Yoga can definitely dig up some deep shit, but we're here for you. Make sure you drop some love for Christian in the comments. It sucks when you're dealing with a lot of stuff, but at least you got the SwoleFam to support you. We got one from Dawn, and Dawn writes, "Hello, I am Dawn. Welcome to the SwoleFam, Dawn. Welcome.
Yow.
Let's get pumped up. The only Mancast that will get you fucking yoked. Make sure you go right now, drop down and give me 10 push-ups. Everyone fucking get yoked. Everyone get swole. If you're listening to this right now and you're lifting, you better give me 5 more reps. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Go make some fucking gains today. All right. Hello, I am Dawn. I am seriously in need of some motivation. We'll talk about that. We'll talk.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
I keep hearing about the Swole family and thought it would help. The Swole family. I need to lose some weight too, probably about 10 to 15 pounds. I have been feeling lazy recently. I need to clean up my nutrition too. I think if I quit eating crap, I will quit feeling like crap. Yeah. Well done. I remember my first beer. Congratulations on being here. Very nice.
Yow. Yow.
I'm joking.
I was kidding!
Not really.
I was only kidding!
It's time for you to make those changes. And yeah, the Swole fam will definitely help. You're in serious need of some discipline. So fuck your motivation, Dawn. You're not going to find motivation here. You're going to find the tools to build those proper habits for discipline. So living by the 7 pillars, Dawn, we got your back. And absolutely, if you quit eating crap, and more so than that, it's not just not eating crap, it's eating the quality foods, it's eating properly. And yes, you will feel so much better. Fuck yeah, you will. All right, Ekaterina, we got a question here. Hey fam, has anyone had the situation of transitioning their family, spouse, and children to a healthier diet? Ooh, drop those comments down below. Drop those comments down below. I know a lot of you have. Can you please share your experiences and what worked or didn't work? How did you deal with children refusing to get on board? I'm gonna yell into this microphone. Children refusing to get on board, then you don't fucking eat. They're your children. Train them. That's what happens when you fucking program kids really young to eat garbage food. It's hard to undo that shit. That's why they're addicts when they're young. You know, there's something I want to talk about this. Not really about Ekaterina in this post, but something that I was thinking of before, and this actually brings me to that point. So you could drop your thoughts down below. Right now, the quote normal is to eat fast food, American comfort cooking, and processed food like cereal and hot dogs, etc. That's not food. My main concern is making this transition seem natural and fun to a child that's used to eating trash. Who cares if it's fun? But okay. My ideas are getting her to cook with us and engage in preparing the meals. Good idea. Asking her to participate in shopping by choosing a fruit or vegetable for the week that she'd like or try to have. That's a good idea. Preparing healthy sides and a healthy portion of a home-cooked variation of a trash food. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely make more. I mean, whatever you're doing at home, making stuff at home is going to be a huge amount of progress. Just making food at home. Just cooking food at home is one of the biggest things. If you want to eat a lot healthier, the first step is to make the food yourself. You're not going to get super high quality food eating out. You really aren't. You're going to pay a pretty penny for it. You're going to overpay for it. You need to have it ready and you need to be in control of it. You need to be in control of it. So good for you. You're going to make a lot of changes. Now, here's the thing that I was thinking earlier. I was outside and I was doing I was just doing some warm up stuff. I was warming up, doing some shoulder stuff with my mace and things like that. And I was thinking that because I found a wrapper that blew into the yard. Blew into the yard. It must have been some just loose trash. And it said like toast cheese. It was like it said a cracker sandwich or a sandwich cracker. I guess it was like crackers with cheese on the inside or something like that. It was some empty wrapper. So I picked it up from the yard and threw it out. But I was thinking how people say, you're not going to eat that crap. You're not a child. Stop eating like a child. When adults are eating fast food or adults are eating junk food, people call it like you're eating like a child. And I just thought how disgusting that was. I thought, how disgusting is that saying? You've heard it before, right? Drop in the comments if you've heard that statement before. When you see an adult eating junk food, when people criticize that adult saying, like, you're eating like a fucking child. Stop eating like a 5-year-old. You're not 5 years old. You don't need a Go-Gurt. But when you think about that, how gross is that we equate junk food to children? It's so common for children to eat junk food. We call those junk food things children's food. It's so disgusting that we allow our children to eat that crap. That we equate that as if, oh, you should be eating real food when you're older, but when you're a kid, you could eat that garbage. That's really bad. Think about how fucked up that is. That's worse. It's worse that way. You should be eating real food than when you're an adult. If you want to make bad decisions, you're an adult. But just the fact that you have a child that's growing up on that shit, when you're an adult, well, you should eat like an adult now. Well, they were raised on eating garbage food. You know, I mean, you got to parent your kids, whether or not they want to rebel. Yeah, you gotta do what's right for you, and you got to teach them properly. They'll learn in the end. You know, they're going to grow up to be their own adults, and they can make shitty choices. You could feed them healthy until they're 18, whatever they move out, and then they can go and eat shit the rest of their fucking life and have diabetes and be morbidly obese. Chances are they won't be if you teach them properly, but once they're adults, they can make their own choices. All right, we got one from Finn. All right. Let's see, Finn. Hey fam, here with an update and also to brag a bit. I'm so excited and proud of myself. My last ever weigh-in was in October and I was at 185 pounds. I'm 5'3", so it definitely isn't the right weight for my height. I went through a pretty severe depression from seeing the number and even thought, why bother? 2 days ago, out of pure curiosity, I thought, let's do it again. I've been seeing progress in my measurements, so I have since stopped caring so much about it. I saw that my hard work since March has in fact been paying off and I'm down to 175 pounds. There you go, Finn. Nice. I'm still going to stick to just measurements from here because I know that the scale doesn't show my real progress. I also don't own a scale, but I love the full body measurement scale at the gym. It was honestly just nice to see that consistency, determination, and schedule and journaling that has paid off for me. I'm starting to fit into clothes that were once so tight they actually hurt. And being able to see my toes again is enough to make me emotional. See that? Look, seeing your toes. You can see your fucking toes. How simple is that? So many people just take that for granted. You can see your fucking toes, or you can see your dick or your clit. Yeah, it's important. It's important. A lot of people can't. A lot of people can't. I'm still only a few months into my journey to a better life, but I only see sunshine from here. That's what I'm talking about.
Boom shakalaka!
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
All of it, baby. All of it, baby. Very nice. Very nice. All right, we got another one from Tyler. Drop in the comments below. What are your thoughts about getting your family or your children or people in your circle eating healthier? That's definitely a topic that I want to continue today. So make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'll take some of the comments in just a second. We got one from Tyler inside the Swolenormous X discussion boards. Okay, we got pillar number 5, mobility. So this is under pillar number 5. Hello, everyone. So I figured, why not post since it's been some time? I have terrible mobility. It has nothing to do with my weight. I'm at a healthy weight and eating clean. I'm very active with my training. It seems when I do any exercise that has to do with balance, I start to stumble off a little bit. I don't focus a lot on mobility. I need to do mobility to really get myself up. What can I do to have good mobility and achieve it in my lifestyle? I practice it more. You have terrible mobility, then fucking do it more often. Practice more Swolga and yoga. What are you talking about here? What is this? What can I do? You practice mobility, practice yoga and do Swolga and do it every day. Do Swole and Sevens every day. If you don't focus a lot on mobility, no shit, you're bad at mobility. Tyler, get your head out of your ass, bro. Fucking go get it.
What the fuck is
What the fuck are you talking about, Tyler? Get after it. What can I do to improve my mobility? Do more of it. You got it, Tyler. Go get it. All right, we got some awesome comments. Now, remember the other day, actually, let me just back off here. Remember the other day when I asked what's the most important lesson that you've learned since joining the Swole fam? So every day I've been going over some of your responses, and I know I'm not going to get to them all. I'll be asking some more questions this weekend. I definitely want to get some more feedback. And I think one of the most common themes was that everyone that was responding, the common theme was community. Most of you said the most important thing that you've learned since joining the Swole fam was how important community was and how important it was to have a tight circle and to get rid and delete and unfollow a lot of people and jabronis and jabbernets that don't serve you. So whether it's coworkers or friends or family, people that are just, you know, just dragging you down to their level. So we got some more comments from this. This one's from Dawn. So Dawn responds and said, the most important lesson I learned since joining the Swole fam is that the sole responsibility for my health lies within myself. I cannot depend on anyone telling me what is best for my health, mind, body, spirit, and otherwise. And I cannot wait for someone to hold my hand through the process like I'm a child. Unfortunately, that's what I've been doing my entire life until I joined the Swole fam. The lessons about nutrition and lifting technique, etc. are a huge help, but to me, none of that makes a difference if I can't look in the mirror and face the person ultimately responsible for my health. Swole fam for life. That's a beautiful hashtag, by the way. Swole fam for life. Thanks, Papa. You're very welcome, Dawn. All right, I see some great comments coming in, so we'll take those in just a moment. We asked Jen, what's the most important thing you've learned since joining the Swole fam? And Jen responds, there are so many lessons that I've learned. And the first one that comes to mind is community, surrounding myself with like-minded, supportive people and getting rid of the trash.
He's on fire!
Awesome, Jay. We got one from Kelly here. What's the most important lesson you've learned since joining the Swole fam, Kelly? And she responds, only one. Yow. Gotta give me a little yow.
Yow.
Very nice. How critical it is to have a supportive community. You see what I mean? Pillar number 1, surround yourself with better people. You got to keep that circle tight, stay focused. People around me suck. Friends eat like shit, make excuses for being fat and lazy and on medication. I was part of that cesspool. No mas. The shape I'm in today is not the best shape I will be in before I die. Thanks, Papa, for everything. No, Kelly. Thank you. That's fucking awesome.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Mr. Strickland.
Very nice, K-Bomb. Very nice. We got 2 more. This one's going to be fire. And then we'll take some of your comments. We'll take some questions if you got it. We're deep into that knowledge cock now. So make sure you drop some comments down below. How you've gotten your kids, your coworkers, your spouse, your family to eat healthier. I think that's a big point of friction, especially when you're eating a lot of junk food. So drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll take some of those in just a moment. This is from Matthew, the most important lesson he's learned since joining the Swole fam. Matthew writes, I've learned to be completely present in the now. That it is entirely my responsibility to choose to be a better version of myself in every present moment with mindfulness. I learned that setbacks and mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow. I only fail if I choose to quit. I learned that I am the sum of everything that I consume and allow in. Through my environment, through my nutrition, what I read and learn, how I talk to myself, talk about myself, and how I think about or perceive myself. Everything is important, so don't allow in shit that is toxic or shit that doesn't serve to make me a better me. If I'm not improving or changing it, then I am choosing it. Therefore, lifelong and life-altering improvements and changes are required of me. I choose my health and happiness. I choose Swolenormous with my Swole fam. I've learned that I choose life. That's fucking fire. That's fucking fire, baby. That's some Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
You get a little falcon there too. I know. You call the falcon. You got the bicep emoji. You got the bicep emoji. You got the gorilla emoji. You got the fitness falcon. You got the Tessie. You got the brain for the brain gains. This is fire. I fucking love this post. This is fire. You guys like these replies? I'm telling you, we're going to be doing a lot more of these. So make sure that whenever I'm sending out these Swole texts, I definitely want to do this at least once a week just to make sure that we're staying focused and just to share some more feedback in addition to the private groups and the Facebook group. Fucking fire. I love it. I love it. So much emotion in that post. Makes me amped up. Can't wait to pump. Can't wait to pump. I can't wait to do legs. Valerie, what's the most important lesson you've learned since joining the Swole fam? Valerie writes, to stay humble and grateful. Some people in the fam are going through so much shit and they are still crushing it. They don't use their challenges to make excuses. It's so inspiring and humbling. There you go. No more excuses. You got to get it done. Either you're going to get it done, you're going to do it, or you're not going to do it. Did it get done or did it not get done? Thank you for sharing, Valerie. Excellent. Remember, if you want to get access to Swole text, join the Swole fam, all the programs, meditation, training, everything. You can get started for less than $5 and you can level up and go unlimited at any time. But check out right below my beard or in the post description, in the show notes, if you're listening to the podcast, swolenormousx.com/summerswole. Again, swolenormousx.com/summerswole. And of course, you can check out the podcast live on YouTube, the Daily Swole channel on YouTube every day, and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, wherever you like to bang your ear holes. But remember, all the private episodes are inside Swolenormous X. So if you ever see an episode, it's a couple minutes long and it's a private episode, you're missing out. Join the Swole fam today. Get access to all the private content for members only for less than $5. Plus, if you want to upgrade and get all the nutrition, training, meditation, yoga, just thousands and thousands of classes and full yoga studio, just stuff it's unreal. It's unreal what we're doing. We're releasing new content every week, and I'm excited for a lot of these updates coming in 2021. So don't miss out on that. Again, swolenormousx.com/summerswole, and let's take some questions. So I want to take a couple comments first. But you could also drop some questions if you have them with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Please use that hashtag so it stands out. Of course, we got a sexy Swole card to give away. So hashtag SwoleSlut if you want to be entered to win that Swole card. And the more you play, the more you have a chance to win. So make sure you do that. Some gorillas for that. Let's see a couple comments here. Anna Marisa writes, we lead by example. 95% of the meals we eat are cooked at home with nutrient-dense foods. We are active every day. Our daughter participates in the kitchen and is in boxing lessons. Hashtag SwoleSlut. Let's see. Elsie, there's a misconception that learning is always fun. Not true. Learning long-term gratification and discipline is hard and uncomfortable, but is something I thank my parents for. It has helped me improve my health and getting them sick gains. Very nice. Very nice. Nipdog, where are these comments coming from? Oh, they're coming from the private Facebook group and also Swole Text. So if you're a member of the Swole fam and also inside the private Discord from Swole Text is US and Canada. International, everyone uses Discord and drops comments in the Discord. You can ask questions there too. So Swole fam always gets priority for questions and posts and shares, but the Swole Text is an amazing feature. So I can text you one-on-one. I try to get back to as many comments as possible. So a lot of those answering the questions were coming from the Swole Text feature as part of the Swole fam membership. Let's see, Zachary Hook. I've gotten so many people around me that talk about wanting to go to the gym with me, but when I pester them and ask them every day, they make excuses and they make poor health choices. And it blows my mind.
You went full retard, man.
That's why we never go full retard, right, Zachary? Go to the fucking gym. It just goes to show, it just exposes all the people in your circle that are just kind of talkers. Most people talk. Most people say they want results. Most people say they want change. Oh, I want to improve. I want to do this. Blah, 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 blah. They talky, but they don't walkie. They talk, but they don't actually take any action there. Let's see. Let me just scroll up a little bit. Aaron, sadly, my son complains about the unhealthy food at his mom's house to us. She's a worthless piece of shit who suckles off the system's teat. Fucking sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's get some booze there. Falcon, go peck someone's eyeballs out. Ah, my goodness. Let's see. Randy, processed food has a direct correlation to depression. Shocker. Save your kids the struggle, get them exercising and increase their confidence. Let them learn early on that they can achieve anything they set their minds to. Well, sounds like you need to go drop some comments on that TikTok video about depression. People got so offended. It's not just sunlight and food. Okay, so I'll eat better and get sun. I'll feel all better. Most people will. God, can you imagine? Like, people are so depressed and people have such poor mental health after 2020 and 2021 with the lockdowns. Think about this. You're stuck inside all the time. Okay? You're not getting sunlight. You're not getting out in nature. You're just stuck in a fucking box. And you're eating garbage food. You're not exercising. You're on social media all the time. I wonder why people are losing their fucking minds. It's so obvious. How can anyone argue that? I agree with you, Randy, but how can anyone argue that? How can anyone say, well, people have chemical imbalances? Yes, I know. I know what the fucking function of it is. I know but what leads to that? You don't just magically, some people have just genetic dysfunction, but most of that is acquired over time. Like, your body is just getting fucked up over time. And yeah, it'll create imbalances. It's like people just like, oh, well, it's not my fault. It's coming from some mysterious place. Yeah. All of a sudden, just the percentage of depression and mental fucking distress and shit is just skyrocketing out of nowhere. It's just, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows where it came from? Oh my God, obesity. Where is it coming from? It must be okay, because we have all different body sizes. Everyone's fucking beautiful. Okay. All of a sudden, obesity is not unhealthy. All of a sudden, mental health is just the standard. Yeah, everyone's depressed. This is a standard thing. ADHD. Oh, it's because he's just so hyperactive. No, it couldn't possibly be that the kid's not getting exercise. He's just sitting in front of a TV all the time. Couldn't possibly be that you're feeding him tons of sugar and processed crap and that he's not sleeping at all. Couldn't possibly be that you have a fucking 12-year-old on Twitter all the fucking time. It couldn't possibly be that the kid's not getting, exercise or sunlight or anything else. Give me a break. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, is that right? Yeah, tell that to people in my feed. Sit and spin. Papa, recent and peer-reviewed studies have shown that depression isn't a chemical imbalance in the brain. Is that right? You see? Whatever. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know how it's hard to trust some of those magazines and the psychology today. I mean, all these all these publications have gone full woke. But seriously, I agree with that. Yeah, get the link. Get the link. It's the real look, the epidemic is obesity. The real pandemic is obesity. The real pandemic is poor mental health. Blake, what are your thoughts on vegans? Well, if you don't want to eat animal proteins, more for me. I think it's not ideal for the vast majority of people. Is it possible to survive without eating animal products? Sure. I think you're sacrificing. I think you're sacrificing optimal nutrition across the board. Doesn't mean that people can't survive and figure it out and somehow, tweak their tweak it in order to give them the nutrition that they need. But is that the easiest way for your body to absorb it and extract nutrients? No, that's not. And you're getting a lot of glyphosate. You're getting a lot of GMOs. You're doing a lot of destruction to the environment as well. Monocrop agriculture. It depends on what you're really doing, but it's not ideal. Some people can do it, but it's not ideal. Doesn't mean it's not possible. I can't save that link here. I can't save that. I can't click and bring that up. Health at Harvard. Yeah, I can't do the whole vegan thing. And I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't work for anyone. It obviously works for some people. But the reason why the vast majority are not vegans is because it's not going to work for the vast majority of people. The reason why meat is demonized, or one of the reasons, and one of the problems with meat being demonized, is you're demonizing the meat that should be demonized. If you're saying it's healthier to eat plant-based and not eat grain-fed, farm or mass concentrated feedlot beef, yeah, it's absolutely not good. Grain-fed and that kind of low-quality beef is not good for you. You don't want to eat that either. And the thing is, if you just compare that straight to grass-fed beef, well, you're talking about maybe grass-fed lean cuts of beef. You still have to take it a step further. It's not just grass-fed and grass-finished beef. It's also the organ meats. It's also all the other aspects of your health, getting more sunlight, making sure you're meditating, lowering stress, exercising, proper hydration. And there's all these other different factors for health, and they all matter tremendously. So it's not just grass-fed beef versus grain-fed beef. Everyone's comparing plant-based nutrition to grain-fed beef. Yeah, that stuff and fucking deli meats and shit. Boar's head, great. That stuff's trash. Smithfield, Oscar Mayer bologna. Yeah, don't eat that crap. But then you're comparing it to grain-fed beef. Then you're comparing that to grass-fed beef. But then you're not even comparing that to maybe grass-fed, grass-finished beef. And then let's talk about organ meats and then all that in there too. It's a huge difference. Like eating organ meats is a huge difference. Just eating grass-fed beef is one thing, but if you're eating organ meats, your health will go through the roof in a good way. I'm telling you, organ meats is a game changer. How many of you have at least tried implementing organ meats? How many of you have tried the beef organ supplements from Ancestral Supplements? How many of you at least added in the supplements or started consuming organ meats or bone broth? Game changer. Game changer. I'm saving some of these links. I'm trying to. Judith, can you email that? Can you email that as well, please? Can you email that to support@swolenormous.com or team@swolenormous.com? Can you email email those links just in case I don't get them here, just in case I forget to save them at the end? Let's see. Isabel. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Go deeper in 7 pillars. Look at that avatar. Very nice.
Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
Good advice. Isabel says, a friend of mine was vegan for 13 years, struggled with severe depression and malnutrition. She's so much better now since going back to meat. I'm glad to hear it. Christina, I gave up veganism after 20 years. Florida Sunshine, my daughter was a vegan and gained weight, starting having issues and with missing vitamins. Her doctor told her to eat some red meat. Yeah, no shit. But not even that. Grass-fed beef and organ meats, like game changer. You know, there's a great product from Ancestral Supplements called Blood Vitality. Mama Swolio takes it when she's on her period, for example, and it has in the pills, it's blood. You get blood, liver, and spleen, and it's great, and she loves it. It's just fucking common sense. Common sense. There's so many vegans that have depression all the time. It's like the connection is right there. You see this on YouTube all the time, all these vegans that deal with all these mental health problems. It's like you're fucking having mental health problems because you're not getting fundamental human nutrition. I don't suffer from that shit at all. I feel fucking amazing. I do get plenty of sunlight, and I do eat a lot of organ meats and grass-fed beef, and I eat real food, and I have fruit, and I drink water, and shocker, I feel great. Shocker. All right, hashtag Swole Slut for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll take a couple more questions. Remember, if you got a question, drop in the comments below, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Make sure you're using that hashtag. That way I can see your comments, so drop that in the comments below. Eric, I've had 3 uncles die of heart attacks. My dad has had one, and my mom just died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Just died last week of heart failure and hypertension. I need to be better. I'm not happy for this. I don't have like I don't want to do a boo, but let's get some biceps and gorillas, Eric. I'm sorry to hear that about your mother, but I mean, if that's not a lesson, if that's not, you're like, you have to internalize that and take that experience and understand that this is waiting for all of us. Like this kind of shit is waiting for all of us. And this is one of the reasons why, because I spent so much time with my grandparents before they passed, like growing up. So ever since I moved down to Florida, I was spending so much time with my grandparents. So I've been around them so much as they were getting older before they passed. And I trained a geriatric population for a long time. I've just been around older people, and I've seen literally, I've spent so much time. I think this is one of the greatest experiences of my life. And I encourage anyone who's younger, especially if you're in fitness and you're doing personal training, if you can, start training elderly people. Start doing like 60, 70, 80 geriatric, like train those people, because one, you'll understand how the body deteriorates. You'll understand you understand what's coming for you. Seriously, what is coming for you? What's around the fucking corner? And I know so well what's waiting for you when you don't have mobility, when you're overweight, when you have poor balance, when you can barely lift 2.5 fucking pounds, when your body doesn't work well. It's scary as fuck. So I think that's one of the most important driving factors. That's why a lot of people don't understand my age. They think I'm older than I am or younger than I am and whatever. Like on TikTok, we're doing like the guess my age kind of thing. But that's why I have so much perspective, because I spent so much time training and being around older people. I know what's coming. I've seen it. And you can look at an old person, but you don't get it until you understand how their body moves or how poorly their body moves. And it's scary as shit. So it's coming. It's coming for all of us if you don't take care of it. Citrine, how can I go back to lifting after some surgery? Physical therapy. I'm walking right now, but not sure how good my energy is yet. Talk to your doctor. I can't tell you that. Whether you need physical therapy, I don't know what surgery you've had, but what I can tell you is if you had ankle surgery or foot or knee, your gait's going to be off. So make sure you're doing glute activation. Make sure you're taking care of your glutes and your hip stabilizers. That way you are, in a better position. You're not compensating a lot, because one of the things that happens with lower body injuries, you tend to compensate when you come back. Let's see. Stephanie, I got a house full of swole sluts. Had to do an elimination diet for my 2 dogs, and it turns out one of them is allergic to chicken. So now it's all grass-fed beef and whole foods. That's what Papa Swolio gets. Papa Swolio gets grass-fed beef with heart, liver, and spleen. She also gets some ancestral supplements too. She gets a trachea. She gets some trachea cartilage and also some bone marrow. And I take 1 pill of each and I put it in her meat, mash it all up, and she gets that. When I eat a grass-fed ribeye with a bone, I let her chew on that too. So she's a little beast. A little monster. I got to make sure she gets her calcium and her nutrients or minerals. Oh my God, Eric, my mom was only 69. Pretty young for them to say natural causes. It doesn't sound like anything was natural there. It doesn't sound like there's anything natural. 69 is not natural. That's early. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Bren, I'm trying to get my parents healthier too. My mom is replacing both knees this year. My dad had a heart attack and open heart surgery at the end of January. He died on the table for 5 minutes. Scary. Oh God. These are life lessons, fam. You're learning a lot of shit here. Take all these stories into Like pack them away. Keep these because this is the important shit that, you know, you have to keep in the front of your head. That way you take care of yourself. This can drive you forward. Take care of yourself. My mom has fibro. This is from Nicole. My dad is a diabetic. I want to take care of myself because I don't want to be in my 40s, 50s, and 60s and be, quote, old and restricted. I want to live a quality life up to the end. Hashtag swole slut. Indeed. Indeed. All right, let's take a couple questions. If you do have more questions, good comments here, drop that in the comments below. Let's see what we got here from TikTok.
What's in the box?
We got one from Brandon Bancroft 4. Does having a beard help your gains? Fuck yeah.
Because the little rascal has spirit.
Sure fucking does, bro. It sure fucking does. From user 617. Blah, blah, blah. Advice for those who only have a bench, dumbbells, and a barbell at home. You're getting one of those. First off, your username sucks. You could change that, you know. User 617278380. Come on now. Advice for those who only have a bench, dumbbells, and a barbell. It sounds like you have everything you need. Fucking use them. What do you mean advice? I don't know. I don't know how to answer these questions anymore. Advice for those who only have. Sounds like you have weights. Sounds like you lift that shit. You bench it. You row it. You do lunges and squats. Like fucking lift the shit. Jesus Christ. Anxious runner. I run marathons and ultra marathons. Thoughts on cardio versus lifting to burn fat.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Thoughts on cardio, like you'll utilize fat if you're eating more fat. If you're eating more fat in your diet, you're more fat adapted, you'll metabolize more fat. What are you trying to accomplish? If you're running marathons and ultra marathons, like you're probably pretty fine. You're probably going to be kind of skinny fat. You're not going to be necessarily shredded to the bone. I think lifting is much more important than doing ultra marathons or marathons. But what's your goal? What are you trying to do? You should lift too. If you're running marathons, you're just not going to lift as heavy or as hard or as often to get bulky. But, you know, you could burn fat just by eating differently. You're burning fat even like all the time. So if you're trying to get leaner, you definitely need to, if you're trying to get leaner and actually look more shredded, fucking lifting, bro. Lifting. You could run until you pass out. You see people that are skinny fat all the time because they run. They don't have any muscle tone. Amy Sun. Will Papa Swolio say, go to the fucking gym as his last words? Probably on my fucking gravestone. You want that on my tombstone? It's going to say, if you're reading this, go to the fucking gym. Right? What I might do actually is on my gravestone, have like an anchor on the stone with like a carabiner with bands. So if you come to pay your respects to old Papa Swolio, there's a place with a carabiner where you can anchor some band. You can bring some bands and get a pump on at my gravesite. How about that shit? Like you go to the gravesite and there's actual bench. Like I'm literally buried under a squat rack. Like there's a cage over my grave. So while you come and pay your respects, you can literally load some 45s on the bar and do a couple squats. How's that fucking sound? Wouldn't that be awesome? You go to a graveyard, you go to a cemetery, and you just see a squat rack in the middle of the whole fucking thing. Like, what the hell is that shit? Or one of those mausoleums, you go in and there's a full fucking gym. There's literally a whole like rogue cage in there. You go in the mausoleum and there's fucking racks and there's just bumper plates and shit and everyone's deadlifting. Yeah, I think wouldn't that be fucking awesome? God, why doesn't everyone do that? Well, while you're here, you don't have to be sad. Fucking get your pump on. That way people can come pay the respects. Like I'm going to the gym. Like, oh, I'm going to go visit Papa Swolio's gravesite. It's like, I may as well go there. And it's a fucking free gym. Just a free gym. People just getting yoked. I think that's awesome. I'm going to do it. Done, and fucking done. Virtues and vices. Papa Swolio, how long do you have to consistently work out before you'd say you start seeing visual gains? 1 month, 2 or 3? It could be a year if you do shit fucking poorly. It's not about the working out, it's about everything. So you can see visual gains in a month. That depends on what you're doing and how well you're doing it, your nutrition and sleep. It depends on how you're quantifying visual gains. I don't know. You might see a little bit. You can see some deflation and some different in a fucking week if you lose some water weight. Come on now. Michael Ianellis. Michaelia Nellis, Mish Alien Alias, Michaeliani Lees. I don't know I don't know what your fucking name is. Russian kettlebell swings. If that's all I did, would that give me a good body? You mean like just like using a kettlebell hard style? You can get a great body using a kettlebell. Do you mean just kettlebell swings? Like just swings? Like you can. It's a great exercise. It's only one exercise. I mean, if you ask me one of those dumb questions, if there's only one exercise you could do for the rest of your life, what would it be? It might be kettlebell swings. Like if that's one exercise that works your entire body for sure. I think actually, doing kettlebell swings, like if you had the ability to do kettlebell swings with whatever weight, if it was like, okay, you can only do one exercise, but you can have any weight you wanted. You could have a 200-pound kettlebell or a 50-pound kettlebell. Probably would be kettlebell swings, not even more so than deadlifts. I would say safer, more dynamic. I mean, you can go heavy, you can go lighter. I don't know if that's what you mean, but yeah, kettlebells are great. Kettlebells are great. It's a tool though. I mean, you don't want to just do one thing only. Let's see here. Drop that hashtag Ask Papa Swole if you want your question featured. Let's see. Anna, my dad had a heart attack in his 50s, could have easily died. He's already had both hips replaced as well. He's 60 this year. He always tells me, please continue to take care of your health. Hashtag Swole Slut. Good man. Trying to spread on the good word. Isabel Pineda, what are some good lower body workouts for someone with a bad knee? Well, it's going to be getting that knee a lot better. Definitely doing yoga, working on those split squats and getting that range of motion in your ankle, working on your anterior tibialis, working on that ankle mobility. Talk about that a lot. Mobility, getting that deep yogi squat. Yoga helps a lot with that, stretching the Achilles tendon and the soleus and activating your anterior tibialis. You could do tib blasters. You could do toe raises leaning against a wall. Those are all great to work on your ankle mobility. That will improve your knee health, as well as doing lateral tube walking, glute activation, single leg exercises. It's hard to list them all here, but the 90-day dash inside Swolenormous X gives you that great framework that starts mobilizing the ankles and activating those stabilizers in the hips. So you definitely don't want to ignore anything in the hips or the ankle. That's usually where a lot of that knee, the impropriety around the knee comes from. Steven, does the 90-day dash require equipment, and what should I have? Yeah, you can definitely do it with basic equipment. Do it with a bench, whether you have a barbell or dumbbells, a bench and some dumbbells, maybe some bands, you could do it all. And you can swap out different exercises. So if you start the program and you don't have something maybe you don't have anywhere that you can really do a pull-up or practice a pull-up or do negatives or things like that, you can swap it out. You can always post up a comment if you need to swap out exercise, or check out the instructional video library and swap out an exercise. So you can manipulate a little bit too. There's some flexibility there. There's some flexibility there as well. All right, let's take some, we got a couple dookie posts. We got one here. We got some thin privilege. How about that? Let's take some shit posts, shall we? Let's have some fun. It's Swole Slut Saturday.
What's in the box?
All right, make sure that you are dropping that hashtag Swole Slut in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Daily Swole, live every day on YouTube. Check us out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you leave a 5-star review. It helps a lot, just like hitting that like button right now, fam. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Hit that like button. Let's get this fucking party started.
I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
What the fuck? I can't listen to that at any time without being like, what the fuck is going on in people's heads? You voted for that, motherfuckers. Let's go balls deep.
Woo-hoo,
Jesus Christ.
That's deep.
Well, I'm going to go deeper than that. Good Lord. Let's get into another fucking post. How about that shit? America. Fuck yeah.
USA.
Greatest country in the world.
Greatest country in the world. Even if people are trying to break it apart, it's still the greatest country in the world, which is why everyone wants to come here. That's why everyone wants to fucking come here, by the way. That's why everyone wants to come here. Why do you think we have a migrant crisis? Because this country's so fucking amazing. All right? That's what happens when you have things too easy and everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's so awful." No, it's not. No, it's not. That's why everyone wants to come here. Because it's fucking great. Be grateful, you fucking cunts. All right, let's get into that. Drum roll. How about that?
What's in the box?
All right. Do you have thin privilege? I got swole privilege. Eric's got swole privilege in his fucking avatar. I got swole privilege, baby. I got swole privilege. I work for that shit. All right. Can you sit in any chair? Yes. Yes, pretty much I can. Unless it doesn't fit my sick fucking gains. I can sit in a chair. Because I don't eat myself to death. So there's that. Let's see what else we got. Can you access any treatment without having to lose weight first? Yeah. You mean they can put me under anesthesia. It's not a health concern. My obesity is not a health concern because I'm not obese. If you need to access health treatment, you need to lose weight before you have surgery. That's a sign that you're too fucking fat. Good Lord. Can you avoid being given unwarranted advice on your diet and exercise regime in social settings? I mean, if you're doing shit wrong and someone's giving you advice, a lot of people just give advice unsolicited. So you're not the only one. I love how the sensitivity here is off the charts. I mean, there are people give unsolicited advice all the time in life. This is life. You're going to have people that give unsolicited advice. That's why there's a phrase. That's why there's a saying. What opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one and they fucking stink. And most of them stink or all of them stink, whatever that quote is. Yeah. People have opinions. I have opinions. You don't have to just get used to people giving you their opinion, whether or not you want it. God, you fucking snowflake. But there's a caption. There's a caption. We got more. We got more.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
We got more. Bigger than bodies writes, thin privilege is everywhere, peeps. No, it's not. It upholds fat-phobic ideals by allowing thin folk to move through the world more easily than fat folk. Even if you don't perpetuate thin priv. Oh, we're abbreviating that now. It's thin priv. Even if you don't perpetuate thin priv can still benefit you. Pay attention to the sneaky ways it lives in your life and disrupt it. Mwah. Kisses. Public Fat Evie. Public Fat Evie is someone's name that responded to this bigger than bodies post. This is so important. I love this post. It's such an important point put in such a simple and easy way to understand way. Put in such a simple and easy to understand way. Plus, it's so pretty. You make me nauseous. Public Fat Evie. Jesus Christ.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Citrine writes, I don't think these people know what privilege actually relates to. It's race related, not fat related. Yeah, no kidding. Well, everything's race and everything's related. Everything's race related. It has to be connected, right? It's systemic. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. You can't even get rid of it. You have to burn everything to the fucking ground. That's the rule. You got to burn it down to the ground because it can't be fixed. Oh my God. We got one. We have a repeat offender, fam. We got a repeat offender. What do we got for him, fam? What do we got? Fam, we have a repeat offender.
We choose truth over facts.
People, guess who's back? Guess who's fucking back? No, not the goddamn Falcon. It's Christy Harrison, fam. It's Christy Harrison.
Come on, man.
Jesus.
How dare you?
All right, we got some Christy Harrison.
What's in the box?
We got another post here. Christy Harrison. We can't assume that fat cells are the cause of heart disease, diabetes, mortality, COVID, etc., even if research shows a correlation. Oh my God.
Matt Damon.
Who's assuming that fat cells are the cause? This person is a retard. She doesn't understand anything about the human body. No one's assuming that fat cells are the cause. You know what's the cause? Insulin resistance. What are you talking about? Who's assuming that fat cells are the cause? Fat cells are the cause of COVID? What are you talking about? The only reason you can make this sentence is because it doesn't make sense anyway. Like, what are you talking about? No one's saying that. Fat cells are the cause of diabetes. Insulin resistance is. Heart disease, insulin resistance. Mortality, insulin resistance. COVID, yeah, your poor habits and your insulin resistance and your poor immune function and your leaky gut, yeah. Even if research shows a correlation. Let me tell you something about research. All right? Come in close. Let me tell you something about research. It's all fucking correlations. It's all fucking correlations. It's literally all correlations. That's why there's so many more studies. That's why they study and study and study, and they do another study, and they do another study, and they do another study. Scientific research isn't fucking proof. You don't just do a study. Well, this shows that this is happening. This is the answer. It's all correlation. It's all correlation. What, 99% of it? It's all, let's do a study. Oh shit, we found that. Let's do another study to see if it happens again. Let's do another study. Let's try another study. Let's try it with men. Let's try it with men that are 45 to 60. Let's try it with men that are 25 to 35. Let's try it with more men. Let's try it with Asian men. Let's try it with African American men. Let's try it with, Latino. That's what science is. Let's try it with women. Let's try it with female athletes. Let's try it with... Oh my God. All right. We got a fucking caption. We got to read it though. Jesus Christ. You don't understand paragraph breaks. All right, Christy Harrison. One argument that some people make against health at every size. Health at every size makes the argument against themselves just by saying that. Like, it's already contraindicative. You're already saying that. You're already incorrect when you have the title of that movement. One argument that some people make against health at every size is that fat cells themselves are responsible for the poor health outcomes we see in higher weight people. Who says that? Who says fat cells themselves do it? Who says that? Who says that? That argument is flawed for many reasons, as I'll discuss in next week's newsletter. I hope you send that out in physical copy because I'm running low on toilet paper. For starters, you can't study the functioning of fat cells in a petri dish or in animals and expect the findings to translate to real live humans. Although those types of studies can be important as early litmus tests that's a nice word. Nice one, Christy. She probably got one of those emails where it's like the word of the day. She's like, ooh, how can I use this in my post today? As early litmus tests to determine whether future research is warranted on a particular topic, their results often aren't reproducible in humans. The cell lines used in those petri dish studies also have rather interesting origins, which means their results are likely even less generalizable. Okay. To study how things work in the human body, you need to actually study human bodies. Yes, okay. What are you trying to accomplish here? You're not saying anything yet. And you can't study human bodies with larger amounts of fat cells without also studying the experience of those human beings, including their history of weight stigma. Oh my God. Right when you think you couldn't get any dumber.
Matt Damon.
Oh my God. Right when you thought you couldn't get any fucking dumber. You can't study human bodies with larger amounts of fat cells without also studying their history of weight stigma. What does that have to do with the physical responses of their body? Weight cycling, disordered eating, and other things that we know affect people's physiology and their well-being. No, Christy, in a scientific study, we're not sitting here asking about their fucking feelings, asking about whether their doctor asked to weigh them. No one's talking about the fat cells. It's the habits that lead to having... It's the fucking habits that lead to you having too many fat cells. Because you trash your health and you don't take care of your body, you're going to have too many fat cells. That insulin resistance is going to be the cause of all those issues. And in addition to having more fat cells, you dumbass. Okay, let's see here. And we'll end with this one because we have some more, because we have a theme. And we do have another repeat offender. We do have a theme with thin privilege.
What's in the box?
A thin privilege, a swole privilege theme today. We got this picture here from Daring Fat. There's no such thing as thin privilege. I hate my body too. Thanks for playing and completely missing the point. Well, I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Matt Damon.
I hate my body too? What are you talking about? Daring Fat, you live in a world that's designed for your measurements. You live in a world that looks at your body without disgust and pity. Maybe because you take care of it. Maybe because judging a book by its cover, you can generally say that someone that's thinner is likely healthier than someone that's obese. Doesn't mean they're not an alcoholic and they don't smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, but if they're not obese from an outside standpoint, yeah, they're healthier from that aspect, but not necessarily. But yeah, obesity is a result of lifestyle habits, period. You live in a world that doesn't hate you on sight. I don't hate a fat person on sight. I'm not a fan of their habits. Acknowledge your privilege. It doesn't mean you can't have issues with your body image. So in other words, a thin person can't be unhappy with their body. A thin person has to be happy with their body, and an obese person has to be accepted because they're the same. No, they're not. Thanks in advance to my trolls for those special nuggets of hate. You're a real bright spot of humanity as you continue to promote obesity, death, and disease. Intuitive eating coaching, budget priced for real folks. It's a good thing it's budget priced, so it fits right next to that Happy Meal cost. Real folks with an X in case you don't know what you have between your legs. Super awesome plus-sized skirts for fat folks with cool surprise pockets that fit sizes 8 to 30 on Etsy. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Comment on any Daring Fat post for $5 off a burlap sack. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Well done.
Matt Damon.
Well done. That was fun. That was fun. Very nice. Very well said. All right. Hashtag Swole Slut for any of you that are interested in pursuing actual health and not deluding yourself and not playing this land of fucking make-believe. No land of make-believe anymore. We're going back to reality when actually taking care of your health is important, because if you don't, you might get sick and fucking die. Don't you want to not get sick and fucking die? Don't you want to live longer and healthier? Why not? Why not? Or you can die when you're 55 because you trash your health and be in a fucking wheelchair and get your leg amputated. It's up to you. I know what I'm choosing, but it's up to you. All right? It's up to you. Okie dokie. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's get some fucking Swole card. Remember, fam, if you want to join the Swole fam, make sure you check out the Summer Swole special. SwoleNormousX.com/Summer Swole. We got some Swole Slut. We got some Swole Slut action. Shiz. Let's see that fucking Swole Slut. Who's going to get some Swole Slut? Scrolling, stopping. Scroll stop. No, I see Matt Damon. Who we got? No. Oh, wait. I missed one. Did I scroll past it? No, I missed it. No, one more time. Someone might have. Scrolling. No, my fifis are hurt. I understand. Swole Slut Saturday, not the right hashtag. Scrolling. Jesus Christ. No. 0 for 2, fam. One more time. Keep dropping it. You got a chance still. At the buzzer. Someone's going to get it. I'm letting this one roll. I'm not typing. No. What the fuck? What is going on? 0 again. Holy shit. Did you guys drop this fucking hashtag or what? What is going on here? What is going on here? Come on, fam. No, tattooed. No. Booger Bubble. Congratulations. I thought I'd land on someone eventually. Congratulations. You are the winner of today's Swole card. Only took 4 times. Every once in a while, I get like a fucking 4 spinner. I landed on like a lot of comments, but not enough Swole sluts. You got to drop that in the comments. Whole life is a booger bubble. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Love it. Love it. Oh, you get the booze. You get the booze. Congratulations. Congratulations. The comment, yep, stuck in your home, stuck my ass. Make sure to get my son. Hashtag swole slut. No one will keep me inside my home except for me. Even with an ankle monitor, you can still go outside. God damn. That's the savage kind of comment we were looking for today. It worked out. It worked out. Send us that email to support@swolenormous.com, swolecard 1807, the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Thank you so much for playing, fam. What an amazing fucking episode. We got some sexy beach here. Oh yeah, what an amazing. You better go get your pump on, fam. I'll take that. No. Not a chance, Falcon. Time to nut that beach. Well, thank you so much, fam, for joining me for episode 1807 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pincast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Oh, it's nice. Thank you, Josh. Cerny, what up? Matt. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out, beaches. Make sure you leave a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that good shit. Leave a review. Go check out the latest drops on TikTok. Gonna go lay out a couple more. Papa Swole all day, baby. SwoleNormousX.com/SummerSwole.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm on fire. Where is it?
He's on fire!
Nice.
Boom shakalaka!
Ooh.
Chicks will dig you. Or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
My name's Forrest Gump.
Oh!
He's on fire!
All right, fam. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow for Ask Papa Swole Live. So tomorrow is the Sunday Fun Day Q&A-ness. We'll be live, just taking tons of questions. And of course, Monday is our weekly accountability meeting, 12 noon Eastern time on the 19th. Do not miss out on that. It's going to be Liddy McTitterson. So make sure you learn more if you want to catch every episode and all the exclusive live streams. Join the Swole fam today. SwoleNormousX.com/SummerSwole. And I will see you all tomorrow for Ask Papa Swole Live, 1808. Peace McGeese, Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swole. Oh. Ow.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits.